What is going on, everybody? Hope you guys are doing well. Give me just a couple minutes to set everything up on my end, and we'll get right in to some Stardew Valley. I'm actually really excited to start doing Stardew Valley on this. I know we still got Grounded and a few other things that we're working on, but Stardew is such a fun game. Okay, so let me just go ahead and do the stuff that I do at the beginning of every single stream to get things going. And I'll be right back on the chats. Forcing myself to support JojaMart this time. Never done this. Hey, Down Bad. Hope you're doing well over there. Good to see you. Give me just one moment here and I'll get everything set up. My computer's running a little bit slow today. And so things are just taking a little while longer. But it's all good. We'll get it done. So it's kind of funny. I bought Stardew Valley pretty much the day it came out, right? I was such a big Harvest Moon fan that, you know, I'll tell this story when I'm on camera because I'll probably end up turning it into a short. So just bear with me. I'm almost done. Ooh, new options for content moderation. I have to read those. Apparently I can affect my mods a little bit more, give you guys more power. All right, let's get into this feed. I already did the horizontal feed. Now I just got to do the vertical feed. Thank you guys for your patience. Yay. And then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then that one. And then pop out the chat. All right, good to go with that chat too. Cool. All right, got the YouTubes done. Let's switch over to TikTok and get TikTok on this screen over here so that way I can see everything. Cool. I think I got everything done. Let's play some Stardew Valley. Let me switch over to the live scene. How's it going, everybody? Good to see ya. There we go. Just make sure those couple things activate real fast. All right, and then I'll be in the game in just a couple seconds here. Just got to get TikTok back on the screen. As I said, things are running just a little bit slow. Hey, Viper. Good to see you. All right, and then we'll go ahead. Add here for my own Discord. Our Discord's growing, man. I see that you said hi. It's good to see you, buddy. All right, let's get in here. So I play Stardew Valley on the Switch with my wife. Put my real name here, Kevin. And then this is Base Legends Farm. My favorite thing is... What's my favorite thing? You have Discord too? Nice. Join our Discord, Viper. What's my favorite thing? My favorite thing probably gonna be... You've played this one before too, Gavin? Nice. Hey, Master of Food. My favorite thing, we'll say, is water, because I'm drinking water right now. Animal preference, we got to go with a cat. There we go, black cat. I had a black cat a long time ago, and he died. And so I always do a black cat. Hey, Jeff. Hey, Master of Food. What is it? It's the Base Legend Discord. Just go to any one of our videos, and it's like the top link in that. Should be that. All right, so we got this going, blah, blah, blah. You know, I keep it all generic. I don't really care. Skip the intro. Everybody's seen it so far. We want to do a different one? Nah, let's rock standard. It's been so long since I've done it. But yeah, Viper, we'd love to have you in there. You're allowed to even post content, like your own promo and self-promo and stuff like that. Whoops. Gotta remember the tooltips for playing on PC. There we go. Yay, parsnips! I'm not one of those Stardew players that like understands the whole walking concept and things like that. You guys know what I mean? Like where if you take a certain amount of steps, it changes the weather that you get the following day or something like that. And so you can basically exploit the game into giving you a bunch, and I mean a bunch, of rain days in a row. So there you go. Awesome, Viper. Yeah, we'll be glad to have you there. So anyway, I'm forcing myself to do JojaMart because every single time that I play this game, I play with my wife because this is like our go-to game for like a chill night together. and we have a game that we're working on the Switch, but I haven't really. What's a good way to put this? Every single time we play, we focus on doing the community center, and I've never focused. Oh man, it has been forever since I've had to worry about the mouse and keyboard controls. I tried to get my gamepad working, but my gamepad was not working. And so anyway, this time I'm forcing myself to do JojaMart because JojaMart needs to be done. Oops, that was too many. There we go. Yeah, I'll try to get my gamepad working again. What was that? There we go. Thanks for that new subscription. Appreciate it. I'm still getting used to the new sound that I put on there, because like I totally put that sound on there. That was 100% me, right? But it's kind of one of those sounds where I'm still getting used to it. And so I'm not used to hearing like, oh, there's an alien in Stardew Valley? No, idiot, I put that on there. So thank you for that subscription. Appreciate it. Oh man, it's been a minute. I think I'm gonna try to get my gamepad working again. And I'm gonna waste an hour, see if I can get this thing plugged in again. I would much rather play with a controller as opposed to anything else. Gamepad mode activated, yeah! Okay. Alright, got my gamepad working. So much better. So much better. As much as I love mouse and keyboard. Alright, let's get over to Pierre's. We got some seeds that I want to pick up before I spend all this time watering stuff. I need to get, I need to get a chest first. Let's focus on getting a chest. I think the hardest part about this is the layout's slightly different to what I play on the Switch. And so I keep hitting the buttons for the Switch. But this plays more like the PlayStation layout. No complaints. I'm not trying to complain or anything. Alright, there's 50. There's our chest. Nope. Wrong one. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Alright. Get this done. Nope. I want that with me. So yeah, announcing the base building contest this week. To be honest with you, I still don't even know what we're doing for the base building contest this time around. But I know that we're gonna have fun. Typically have a good time with these base building contests. I hope you guys do at least. I enjoy looking at you guys' faces. Man, first doing Stardew Valley always plays out the exact same. Every single day, no matter what. What up, Pierre? Alright, gotta get a bean, cauliflower, potato, kale. For the record, I haven't played much of 1.6. The current update that this is on. There's a lot that I still need to be doing. Alright, hang on, I need to think. So I need 11 parsnips. Ha! I have exactly 20 left. That's perfect. I remember I was overjoyed when they first added multiplayer in this game. Like, so much fun. You can't find the Base Legend Discord? Joey, I was streaming Grounded this past Thursday. And so tomorrow we're doing Zomboid, because today's normally our Zomboid day. And then I should be back into Grounded on Tuesday. And so I'll be back on that one. Viper, the easiest way to find the Base Legend Discord is go to any of our long form videos on YouTube. And simply just scroll down to the bottom there, right? And one of those links underneath the description will always be the invite for the Discord. Sounds good, Joey. Looking forward to it, buddy. What up, Linus? Hello. It's a stranger. Yes, it is a stranger. It's good to see you. It might, but I think it's the capital B, capital L but I don't think there's any spaces. So I think you're good there. Was just trying to get a little more food before I try to plant 15 more crops here. To be honest with you, as long as I plant these 4 on the first day, I'm happy. Let me through! There we go. Alright. Finish this up. Man, so when my wife and I play this, we typically were laying in bed and we have a TV up on our wall. And so we're pretty far away from the TV. And at split screen, it is like almost impossible to read some of the text. It's kind of trippy seeing it this close up. Like it's a little weird. It's almost a little unsettling. Is that 4 or 5? I lost count. 1, 2, 4. Okay. Promise I can do math and basic arithmetic. It's actually kind of nice getting back into Grounded. Like that's a super fun base building game, and I have yet to release any of our base builds from that. I guess it's just the one. That's the only one that I've been working on because I was trying to finish the Green Hill base, but that's pretty much done. And try to release that video this coming week, along with a super cute video too that I'll knock about. There we go. All right. First day mostly done. Let's go ahead and ditch this stuff in the chest and then work our way down to go get some green onions and other forageables. I feel like 90% of people start off Stardew Valley the exact same way. Like plant your parsnips, go off to Pierre's, go forage. Nope, no way through. Trying to save my energy, so I'm not trying to use any of the rock breaking right now. There we go. Always. Ooh, that was a dig spot. Saw that like out of the corner of my eye as I was walking away. Ooh, some carrot seeds. That's nifty. If we have energy when we get back, I'll go ahead and plant those too. So I haven't played Stardew in so long because it's like, let me rephrase that. I haven't done solo in Stardew in so long. And so it's going to be kind of interesting because typically like you have to trade with the person you're playing with and just be like, all right, do you need to upgrade a tool? All right, go ahead and spend this. Go ahead and use our copper, you know, that type of thing. And so now it's like, man, I might be like speeding through this time around. I almost regret eating that leek, but it looks like we're going to need to forage for a couple days anyway. I haven't found any of those not dandelions, the other ones, the daisies. But yeah, needed a chill day. Didn't feel like doing a survival game today. There we go. There's foraging level 2. Yo, what up, Zachary? Good to see you, buddy. Alright. Well, I guess we'll head on back to the farm. I'm going to say farms count as bases, right? I'm going to make my farm a base. I don't know what that even means. Alright, well, I guess I got 3 more crops to plant. Let's go ahead and plant these carrots here. I'm gonna go, like, just super greedy on this playthrough. Like, as much as possible. There we go. Alright, get those carrots in there. Now we just have to play the waiting game. Alright, there we go. There's the exhaustion. Figured. Yeah, never mind. I don't need to explain it. You guys already know. All right, well, I figure let's go over to the bar, meet some people. Sell just a little bit of junk. See, that's going to be the hard part for me. Yo, what up, Nick? When my wife and I play, typically I'm the mine combat, like, dungeon person. And she runs around, and almost every single day she has different paths that she takes to, like, talk to every single person almost every single day. And, like, knows all the special gifts and stuff like that. But this is going to be one of the first times that I'm going to have to befriend people. And I am not the best at making friends in this game. I always give them really bad gifts that they don't appreciate and that they hate. No more green hell. Yep, no more green hell, at least for the foreseeable future. Making room for some other games. Needed a casual day since I was going to do Minecraft on Thursday. But that fell through, and I did Grounded instead. And so, yeah, I decided it's just time to put green hell to bed. I've been playing that game on live streams and stuff like that for almost a year now. And it's an older game, you know, it still checks out, but it is an older game. It was made and released in 2018 originally. Which, I mean, Stardew predates that. So I guess that doesn't really mean anything. But either way, rah, seagull, scare the seagull. Okay, sorry. All right. I guess we'll try to talk to more people tomorrow. Didn't really get into a situation where I could talk to more people, but oh well. Dude, that sounds like a blast. I hope you have fun in Sweden. Like, that sounds like a blasty blast. Try to get my trash can hat. Actually, that reminds me, I need to get my passports updated. Get back into traveling and stuff. Sorry, I picked up my water, so I'm trying to, like, pick that up with one finger. Sweet. Good to have you in, Viper. That's awesome, man. Glad to have you there. So it's... Oh, I imagine. But that's honestly, that's the best way to travel. Just get it knocked out, it's like early in the morning, you know? Forget the broken CD for now. That's the best way to do it. Yep. So that's what I'm talking about. I gotta get used to the control scheme because it's slightly different from what I'm used to. Alright, light a fire. Just keep that lit all day. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Just get up there as soon as possible. That first day, it's important, but I feel like it's such a waste, you know? Yay, rain tomorrow. That's spectacular. All right, let's go get our fishing pole today. Focus on meeting some people. First, we'll knock this out. Fishing is typically the way that I make a ton of money early on in this game. Which, I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, everybody talks about how epic fishing is. But, I don't know. It's... Some of the games, there's easy ways to make money. Like, some farming simulators, there's really easy ways to make money. Fishing in Stardew Valley is, like, the perfect way of making money, in my opinion. Alright. Not gonna waste any more energy here. Let's go ahead and just head up north so we can get some tooltips. Do I have a VR? I do. I need to actually dust it off the shelf though. It's a PlayStation 4 PSVR, and so it's definitely not like a modern system or anything like that. There's a handful of games that I have, but to be honest with you, I don't play that many games on the VR, and so I am kind of always, yeah, I don't know. I need to dust it off and kind of see what I can do on that VR headset. But yeah. I tried doing a VR stream a while ago, doing, what was that game? Hitman VR? Great game, you know? The original Hitman, the VR component, not so much, right? Hey, Maru. What up, girl? Yeah, I am the one that just moved in. Nice to meet you. No idea who I'm going to try to romance in this one. But we'll get it done. Typically, I either do Emily or Abigail. Those are the two that I normally do. And so I figure since I'm doing JojaMart, maybe I should do something drastically different, like do Haley or something like that. Sounds good, Viper. Yeah, let's talk to Alex. What up? Penny! Is your mom still home? What up, Pam? Get off your ass. Alright, we might as well talk to Ethel and George. That's George and I'm not sure. Alright, thanks, Granny Evelyn. Alright, back to it. Got some work to do. Talk to this kid. What up, kid? Yeah. Well, you should probably listen to your mom. Just gonna throw that out there. What up, other kid? As I said, main goal today is to kind of just meet people. Alright, Haley's still in her room. Emily's coming now, so we'll just talk to Emily real fast. What's up? Oh wait, I've already met Emily, so I guess I didn't need to wait. I don't feel like waiting for Haley. I don't know their schedules well enough. I guess it's Tuesday, so they're doing their whole like workout thing today. So let's go say hi. And we'll go talk to the doctor. Just real quick. Okay. I still have like 11 people to meet. Jeez. Well, that's very exciting. Was it you who delivered the black eye, or was it her? Curious. Alright. So we got other people coming in, about ready to start doing their workout, so we should be able to get like a few people like Marnie and stuff like that. Gotcha. Well, that's exciting. Glad she was able to stand up for herself like that. Good stuff. What up, Haley? Yup, that's me. Alright, let's see if Sam's out of his room or what's going on. Nah, he's rocking out. And I like don't know him yet, so I can't go talk to him. Alright, so let's head on down to the beach. Talk to May real quick. Yes. Yes, I do, Zach. I definitely think you could. I don't know. Small but scrappy. That's a thing, right? Welcome back. Got our fishing pole. Let's go say hi to Willie real quick. What up, Willie? Easy enough. Never actually noticed that. That must be a 1.6 update. Alright, well today it's going to be more just foraging and some other basic stuff. Let's see what we can find on the beach real quick. But I do want to do a little bit of fishing. How you doing, Elliot? Yeah. Alright, just a little bit of fishing. A little bit of fishing. Nothing too serious. Have you guys ever seen one of the playthroughs of people who, like, they've managed, and I'm not entirely sure how they did it. I think I don't know. I saw that there's one Stardew Valley influencer who managed to get their fishing level high enough to like catch one of the legendary fishes on the first cast of the game. Because you know how the first one, like, you don't drop, it doesn't go down, the bar doesn't go down, and so you automatically, you're gonna get your first fish that you ever fish in Stardew Valley. Well, she managed somehow to get a legendary as the first cast of the whole game. And so she just basically sat there while a legendary just kept running itself over the line until it caught itself. I thought that was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in this entire game. There we go. Yeah, keep it up. Keep getting all these herrings. Let's go. We'll go introduce ourselves to pretty much everybody else tomorrow, I guess, you know? The one that I always have trouble getting to is Sebastian. He's always the pain to get. At least until you have the ability to go get into his room while he's programming, right? There we go. And I love not having... I just realized that I can go back and sell all of the forageables that I was instinctually saving because I'm doing the JojaMart path. And so I'm just selling everything and making money. Like, that's the name of the game here. Which is awesome. Like, that... I don't know. I'm a little remorseful because I'm going to, like, corporatize this town, right? But at the same time, about ready to make all that money. Not going for a chest on level 1. Are you out of your mind? It's craziness. I don't have luck with those chests until, like, level 3. Like, even if I get the chest, I'm just going to hurt myself trying to get the fish and lose both. Got one more spot left to throw out this trash. Love it. And I got to level 2. That's fantastic. First day getting the fishing pole, and we're already up to level 2 in fishing. That's how it should be, right? That's how Stardew Valley should be. Let's get it done. Alright, throw out this trash. Let's get home and sell this stuff. Sell those forageables too. Again, super excited that I don't have to waste my time with the forageables and like collecting things for the community center and stuff like that. That's the one positive here. But, I mean, obviously there's a major downside in not getting a lot of the perks from the community center and stuff. That was something that I was saying to my wife the other day, because she was saying there needs to be a restaurant or a food truck that has all, like, really, really cheap food, but it's really, really good. And I told her that the best thing that you could probably do is a fast a food truck that's like a grilled cheese, you know, because it would work in any city. And so it's not even like, oh, here's an idea that I want to do. Like, no, I could do this in my city. You could do this in your city. Everybody could do this in your city. But like, you sell $2-3 grilled cheeses, and that's it. Like, that's it. You don't worry about like sodas. You don't worry about drink. We sell grilled cheese. That's it. No, we don't have any tomato. You know, like that. Like that's how you could actually launch a food truck very quickly and then drive to all the spots. Because like, people aren't going to spend $20 on some like crazy culinary thing out of a food truck unless you're in the right area or at an event or a festival or something like that. But like, if you're snacky, you'll go up to a food truck and buy $3 grilled cheeses all day long. You know, I'm speculating here a lot, but I believe that to be the case. So anyway, be on the lookout for my up-and-coming business, Base Legends Grilled Cheeses. Other funny puns or something, I don't know. Alright, let's get down here. I'm going to do just a little bit more fishing and foraging. I got enough energy to kind of refill my inventory. The goal is to get, right now, I might as well just state what my goal is. My goal is to get the next level of the backpack as soon as possible. That's just kind of a big thing that I'd like to do. All right, we got 4 people left. So let's see, it would be Sebastian and Sam. And then I don't think I've talked to Demetrius, the wizard. I don't know. I'll open up the menu in a minute. See who we're all missing. What was so special about that grilled cheese, Zach? What made it so fire? See if we got any more green onions. Yeah, green onions. Look at all these green onions. Or spring onions, whatever. It's one of my favorite things in the world is a fresh green onion on something. Like, it sounds silly, but that's how I eat my rice, like white rice. So I just chop up some green onions, a little bit of soy sauce on it. It's amazing. Alright, let's do just a touch more fishing. Wow, got 18 spring onions there. Not bad. It was just good. See, I think that's I don't know, because there's places like that, and I've always wondered, is it the quality of the ingredient? Because grilled cheese, it's super simple to make, right? Like, there's nothing too fancy about a grilled cheese. So if it's not quality of ingredient, then it's got to be just like the preparation style. And so kudos. I love a good grilled cheese, man. Now I want a grilled cheese. I might do like grilled cheese and tomato soup for dinner tonight. Pretend I'm sick or something like that. I love fishing in this game. It's such a relaxing thing to do. Like, because I don't know if any of you guys have experience with fishing in Harvest Moon, but oh my god, Harvest Moon fishing is so stressful. Like, one of the most stressful things in the entire game, because if you miss it, like, you get so tired from fishing in Harvest Moon. And so it's always been funny to me. But either way. Alright, let's see what we can find here. Just got one more inventory spot. Hopefully, I don't think it's likely, but I'm hoping that we have over the whatever it is. I think it's 2,000, or it might be like only 1,200 to get the next backpack upgrade. That would be super chill. Alright. Let's get back to the farm, head to bed. Slice up some of these while I can. I see all those mixed flower seeds and stuff. Not too concerned about it. I guess I can just collect them like tomorrow, right? Alright, do a little bit more farm clearing tomorrow. Get just some of these trees down. I guess some of the rocks too. Probably start with the rocks so that way I can start laying down some stone paths. There it is. Fishing level 2. Alright, what do we get? Oh, definitely not enough. Definitely not enough. Oh, man. Oh, well. Luckily, it's raining, though. So we can spend some time doing some other things. Sunny tomorrow, though. Oh, perfect. There we go. So there's the backpack right there. I wish it would say the price of what the backpack is. That would be so cool. Like, that would make things so much better. Alright, so I'm thinking stone floors, hardwood fences, you know the deal. Or, well, T-sapling fences. But for right now, we'll just chop down or break up some of these stones. Just to help us out a little bit. Try to get our first piece of copper, too. That's one of the reasons why I like some of the other farm layouts, like the Four Corners farm is actually really cool. Just because of the ability to get copper on like your first day, and even before the mines open to you, be able to get your smelter. So I guess today I'll spend some time getting the last of the people I need to talk to, which is, who do we still need? Sam, or Doc, Demetrius, Sebastian. I can't talk to the wizard just yet, so no worries. Let's go start doing some of that stuff, and we can come back and keep breaking up some of these rocks in a little bit. Oops. Cool. Onward. I'm super excited to get my my Joja membership and start going to JojaMart. I should start going to JojaMart for all my seeds and stuff like that. I should start a food truck business. I want to. That's not even a joke. Like, I actually would love to do something like that. I know that if I didn't go to school for business, like if I chose a different career path, I would have gone into culinary. Like, I love cooking, and it's so much fun. And so, had I not gone into business and marketing and content creation and that type of thing, yeah, I would probably be running a food truck or a restaurant or something like that. It's just fun, man. I like feeding people. Yay! JojaMart! Woo! Yeah, you can introduce me all you want. Okay, so the memberships still aren't here yet. No worries. Oh, so beautiful. Start with Demetrius and Sebastian. Don't know Sebastian's schedule. Might have to actually look it up. But it'd be cool to get that one finished. And by finished, I mean just talk to him for a little bit. But let's go chat with Demetrius. I am, but it's okay. What up, Demetrius? Alright, Sebastian's downstairs, I'm guessing. Yep, still in bed. Knock, knock, bro. Let's go. Get out of bed. Alright, I'm gonna head, I guess, to Pierre's. I want to check the price on that backpack. Because something's telling me that it's 2,000, but again, I haven't played in a while. And so the price might be different, or I might be misremembering that. Misremembering? Not remember? It doesn't matter. My memory may not be serving me correctly. Closed on Wednesdays. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, well, let's bring Haley some seaweed, I guess. If we can't do what we wanted to do, guess we can at least do that. Let's at least go try to talk to Sam. We can talk to the doc, too. Let's go do that. See? I'm not good at talking to people in this game. My wife is the one that makes all of our friends in this game all the time. And so, like, by the first or second week, she's already getting, like, cutscenes and things like that. Of, like, just all the miscellaneous early cutscenes and things. Like, it takes her, like, 2 weeks to unlock the tea saplings. It's pretty impressive. Alright, let's go talk to the doc. I love how you can just go behind the counter of most of the stores, and they're just like, hey, it's nice to meet you, instead of, what are you doing? Try that in any store, in any country. Just go behind the counter. Alright, so we can't talk to Pierre. Sam is, I think, or not Sam. Sebastian is the last person we need to talk to. So we'll go check him tonight, see if he's, like, goes to the beach to smoke or something like that. But either way, we gotta go get some seaweed for Haley. You don't understand why people hate frozen food like Bob Evans is low-key fired because it's microwave dinner? It's fair. I think at the end of the day, it's more about if I'm gonna go to a restaurant, I don't want to pay for something that I can reheat in my own microwave at home. You know what I mean? And I think that's where a lot of people are coming from when they say stuff like that. Like, I personally, I'm kind of in the same camp, you know, because there's some instances, just some instances, that I think it's that you can get away with it, you know, only some instances. But then again, there's other instances where I'm just like, no, you have to do fresh food, you know. Like if I go to a restaurant and they tell me that the steak was formerly frozen, I will never touch that steak. Because, like, frozen beef tastes nasty. Ground beef, I guess you can kind of get away with. But, like, frozen steak, gross. Nasty. Oh, see, that's different, though. Because that's, like, flash frozen stuff and all that. What up, Sebastian? Yay. Here, you want this clam? You're welcome. I always end up doing that. I always give Sebastian a really dumb gift. Because he's always the last person that I need to complete the quest. And then you get the second quest, how to win friends, and you have to give a gift to somebody. So I always end up giving Sebastian whatever's in my hand. See, those aren't bad at all, Zach. Those are definitely not bad. Oh, I've been sitting down too much today. Not complaining. My butt's just sore. I need to get up and be active. Actually went to a nice restaurant this morning with the family. We're gonna start filming some content for them and doing some like TikTok creation for them. Pretty excited about that. I don't get to work with that many restaurants. It would be cool if I could catch something that wasn't a sardine right now. Actually, it would be cool if I could just get some seaweed. Ah, get the chest, get the chest. Okay, we got the chest. Sorry, that chest placement was just too easy. Like all the way at the top, just hold the button down to get it. Yeah, that I'll go for one of those, right? What do we get? Gold ore. That's nifty. I wonder if we're gonna unlock the smelter because we have gold ore now. Because Clint usually comes to your farm after you first get a piece of copper ore. But I wonder if we're going to get Clint to come to our farm because I got 6 pieces of gold ore right here. Oh, that's fantastic, dude. I'm glad. I'm happy for your new Wi-Fi router there, or your Wi-Fi provider. That's really cool. That's always a shame when like you're paying for a service like Wi-Fi or something like that. Like I'm paying for like half a gig or something, but I only get speeds that are like 200 or 300, you know, typically. And so I get them on the phone pretty frequently, and I'm just like, man, I run web-based businesses. Like you're literally preventing me from earning the money to pay you for your services. And so they send a tech out for free. And so I encourage you to do that. Good old leverage. So I didn't get any seaweed. I don't care enough about Haley to finish this quest. In fact, Mayor, what are you doing inside of Marnie's house, sir? Are you taking a break? I bet you're taking a break after what you and Marnie just did. Let's go check in on Marnie. Oh, you need a snack after all that? Yep, I believe it. Yep. That's something that I don't understand about this game. Why is Marnie and the mayor's relationship so secretive? Like, they're both single. It's not like they're having an extramarital affair. It's not like anything the mayor is doing is going to, like, impede his ability to run for office or be a conflict of interest or anything like that. The town's not big enough for something. And so, I don't know. I've just never understood why Marnie's sitting there and she's just like, oh, no, we shouldn't, and all that. The base spot location in Stardew Valley. I've built some cool stuff in the sewer. I think I'll say that. I built a whole like recycling plant in the sewer one time with a ton of like crab pots and stuff like that. I thought that was pretty cool. So there you go, Lucky. That's probably what I would recommend if you want a cool base location in Stardew. Head to the sewer. There you go. That's how you do it, Zach. That's how you get stuff done. Like, a lot of people, they just kind of accept poor service, and they're just like, oh, well, it must be throttled, or oh, there must be a lot of kids home from school right now. And like, yeah, those things may be true, but if you're still paying for a service, get in touch with your ISP and just yell at them a little bit. Like that's the #1 line. I'm going to teach you guys the top line in how to save money, make money, etc. with other third-party companies. All you have to do is say, and what do you intend to do for customer retention? You say it exactly like that. And that triggers them to start going into a page of their script for like rebates and incentives and other things like that. And so again, it's the best line ever. I've used it dozens and dozens and dozens of times. What do you intend to do for customer retention? You're basically saying like, hey, I have other options. I could walk. I'm not threatening to walk, but what are you going to do to retain my business? And so that's how I have always done it, Zach. But I'm one of those people that, like, I walk into a department store and I'm, like, negotiating fixed sticker prices with people. And, like, just being like, I'm not paying $800 for this suit that's worth only $2. You know, like, I'm one of those people. And so, yeah. I know not everybody is going to do stuff like that. But you'd be surprised that when you just kind of push somebody a little bit in a service position, not like harass them or anything like that, like be nice to service people, right? But if you push them based on what they're saying to you, there's a very good chance that a lot of them, like they recognize like, oh yeah, I guess my own policy is backwards or something like that, and they will help you. And so it's, again, be nice to people, but use their own words, like hold them accountable. You can get a lot of changes in how people perceive a lot of things. I don't want cobblestone paths. I want stone paths. I think I need to go up to Robin to unlock those. But we'll see. Alright, let's get some shut-eye. Gotta actually water our crops again tomorrow. It's always a pain to do. It's like until you first unlock sprinklers in this game, you have so much work to do just to have like a farm, you know? The irrigation system is so important. Alright, let's get on out here. Oh, you stupid crow. Get away from me. It's all good. You just ate a parsnip. As long as these don't get eaten, I'm not mad. Because the parsnips, whatever. Like, I got a bunch of them. And hopefully we get our farming experience up soon, so that way I can get a scarecrow. That'd be pretty cool. I do feel like, if I'm being 100% honest about like a shortcoming in this game, I feel like a scarecrow is something you should be able to make on day one. Like, you're gonna need to know that, like, if you're farming, crows are a thing. Like, things that eat your crops, they're definitely things. So I feel like that should be just farming 101. Alright, what do we got here? There's just a little note from Robin. Okay. So, let's go check the price on the backpack. I don't know if I can, I don't think I can afford it just yet. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do today. I guess regardless of whatever price the backpack is, we'll go up to Robin and we'll unlock the stone path so I can start doing some stone around the farm. No, not open yet. We'll just dig through everybody's trash for a little bit. There's like a new unlockable for doing trash, right? If I remember correctly, if you like do the trash can 50 times or something, you get this chance of getting a trash can hat. And then I also was seeing something that like back this way now. There's a little path here, yeah, right here. And you can go up this way to unlock this like trash, like furniture catalog. So I want to check that out. Alright, well that's all the trash cans except for over in front of Sam and Emily's. So, I guess that's not Sam's house, we can call that Carolyn's house. What's the dude's name? Kent? I think it's his name. Okay. Either way, you know what? You can have this trash back. I don't want it. Really? I wish you could put stuff in other people's trash cans. Alright, just want to check the price on this. I don't think I can afford it yet. Yeah, it's 2,000. I was right. You gotta love being slightly correct about some stuff like this, right? Nice. Just free up a little bit more of this inventory. Alright, let's go talk to Robin. Get some stone paths. Again, I can't remember if stone paths are part of the farming tree or if it's something you have to buy. And so if it's something you have to buy, I'm just going to knock it out early so I can start doing paths. That's something that I didn't learn about this game for the longest time, but actually walking on a path, like walking on a road, is a lot faster than just walking on dirt. So let's see. Wood floor, stone floor. Okay, there it is. So cool. Go do some stone floor. I am actually really, like, I know I've said it before, but I'm super excited about doing JojaMart. Because it's nice, like, just already on day 4 here into a fresh playthrough, it's so nice not having to save things for the community center. Which I know sounds so rude, but it's so true. Like, who cares? Who cares? Alright, we might as well plant these, right? So what's that? It looks like we got a potato and parsnips. I think so. Yeah, let's see if we can get another mixed seed real quick. Just gotta help myself out a little bit here. I don't feel like spending money on seeds right now. There we go. Another parsnip. I think those are parsnips. We'll find out soon enough, right? Alright, let's head over here, get all of our stone. Start working on just a basic path here. Just such a cool game to build in. I always go 1-2 back. Hey Henry. Hey user, how you guys doing? Alright, take this down to the pond. Not too shabby. Alright, let's clear out a little bit of this. Is this my first playthrough? No. I've been playing this since release day, actually. I got this game pretty much the day it came out. Maybe not the day it came out, but pretty soon after they first released it. Because not to get into any of the details or anything like that, but a bunch of people really thought that I would enjoy this, and so a bunch of people told me to check it out for a long time, and I did, and I love it. But I pretty much play it. I normally play it with my wife on the Switch. Hey Henry, Minecraft is Thursday. I think is the next time we're doing Minecraft, and so today we're doing Stardew, obviously. Tomorrow is Project Zomboid. Tuesday is Grounded, and then Thursday I am back inside of Minecraft. Oh, dude, it's a fun game. It is a blast. Like, I will forever love Stardew Valley. It's one of those games that kind of, like, stays with you, too. And suggestion for Minecraft? You're going to have to refresh me a little bit there, Henry. I'm trying to remember. You guys gotta... I have, like, the worst memory in the world. I need to get better with my memory. But I definitely have a terrible, terrible memory. But either way, we'll definitely be able to make it all work out. Because actually, I was talking with Tech. He's done some pretty cool stuff on the server on the back end. And so I'm pretty excited to get into Minecraft over the next couple of days again. Let's go break up just a handful more rocks. That's something that I need to figure out how to fix is my lava pouring. I was thinking about doing a lava base at the spawn. Not a cobblestone base, but a base with a continuous lava flow. Don't know how practical that would be though. Oh, yes, I do remember that. I haven't been back in the base to try it, but yes, I was going to be doing that. Because I thought of this idea to actually do the base walls of the main tower using cherry blossoms. And so I was thinking about doing these deep slate brick pillars, and then in between them using the pink and white cherry blossoms. I think that would be like really legit. And so I don't know. I was trying to be a little optimistic with it. Love the idea. I love the deep slate in Minecraft. I think that's probably one of my favorite things to build with is the deep slate. Oh, no, didn't mean to hit that one. Alright. Pretty much exhausted here, so let's go ahead and head on back up. I guess I'm just gonna make pretty much all stone again here. Yeah, it's only 25. It's not worth doing just yet. Alright, well, you know what is worth doing, though, is getting another chest so we can start splitting some of this stuff up. Oh, whoops. I guess Clint isn't going to be coming by today. It's unfortunate. Is it? Is it unfortunate? I don't think it's unfortunate now that I think about it. Alright, let's break it up with the metals in one chest. I have a very, like, standardized way that I do my storage in this game, and I've kind of always done it this way. And so, just trying to get it all set up, basically. It's too early to go to sleep. It's only like 6 o'clock, man. Let's go forage a little bit. Let's go get our spring onions for the day. Like, they don't give us much money, but it's still money, right? And that's worthwhile, in my opinion. Once I get the backpack upgrade, the next thing is starting to get chickens. So I'll probably start doing that within the first or second week here. It's building up that silo. Should probably spend some time clearing out some of this stuff. Get more forageable chance, or chance for forageables to spawn in. But by the time I come down here, like, never have any energy. Like, using the scythe obviously doesn't take any energy, but it's kind of a pain. Joys of laziness, right? Alright, let's get down here, see what we can see. Yeah, it looks like nothing for new forageables today. There's supposedly a trick on how the forageables are handled in this game to where you only really need to go search for forageables on, like, I think Thursday. And this is the day that, like, everything resets on Friday or something like that. And don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong on the days. But I've always wanted to figure out what day it is the forageable reset. So that way I just spend one day going around collecting a bunch of forageables, instead of doing it like at the end of every single day or something like that. We got enough space. Let's go to the beach. Oop. Get that clay. Gonna need to get some clay to do the silo. So let's start doing that now. Is it the silo or the well? I want to say it's the silo that takes the clay. I think the well is just stone. take all the dig spots. That's pretty exciting. It's gonna carry home an anchor with no energy. I love it. I love how just kind of ridiculous that is. I already got the trash today, right? Yep. Just check another can to be safe. Yep. Alright, cool. Well, with that being said, let's head on back. Not bad for the first 4 days. Still have a lot that I need to get done, but definitely not bad for the first few. Should probably go talk to Gunther soon too. Alright, well, let's get this day done. I thought I went up on like mining or something yesterday. Oh well. Oh well. Good morning. Alright, clear and sunny. Unfortunate. Yes, get my cat. Alright, so I used to have a black cat, and he was super chill. And he was like the coolest cat ever. So every single time that I get a cat, I always name it after my late cat. So here we go. Yes, I'm good with cats. And his name will be Lebowski. That was my old cat's name, was Lebowski. Because if you've never seen The Big Lebowski, Jeff Bridges and all that, or Jeff Bridges? Yeah, Jeff Bridges. Yes, maybe. I don't know, either way. Great movie, and so we named our cat after it, because he went great with every room. So there you go. There's a little inside joke. All right, so today I need parsnips because look at all the parsnips that we just harvested here. Delicious. Get our farming experience up so we can get our scarecrow finally. Love it. There's the JojaMart. We can now get into the mine, which is fantastic. Sell all of our parsnips today. Alright, so the big thing is getting over to JojaMart, not Pierre's. So that way we can get some more parsnip seeds. Gonna do a quick little gathering here. Just need to make one more chest before I head out. Exactly how much wood I have, so let's just cut down another tree and that should be enough. Did I find a hat? I didn't realize I found a hat, but I'll wear a hat right now. That sounds cool. Alright, hang on. What's this hat that I have? A fishing hat? Yes, please. Sounds like a good time. Alright, another chest. That's what we're doing. This one goes up here, over by the mailbox. This one is white. And those are deliverables that I need to bring into the town. So, since we're heading over there, we'll go ahead and just bring them with me. You know what? Let's do geodes too while we're doing all this. Why did I grab that? That's not what I want. This is what I want. Cool. Sometimes I get lucky and I'll break in some copper or something like that and speed up the process, but did just get access into the mine today. So I'm gonna head up there, get my sword, maybe do a couple days, we'll see. Gonna skip this because we don't care about the community center this playthrough. Makes me so sad to say that. Oh man, not worried about the community center at all. I need to unlock the community center to be able to get the wizard unlocked and stuff like that. And so let me just go ahead and get this done. Okay, there we go. Nice. Probably should have accepted this. There we go. Okay. So it should be pretty quick. Just got to get over to Clint's real fast. And JojaMart. I remember the first time I saw this, it made me so sad. Like, I first saw, like, because I've tried the JojaMart and then I've deleted the playthrough. Like, almost immediately deleted the playthrough. Membership's now available. Blah, 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 blah. $5,000. Okay. So we got our memberships. Now we just got to save up for it. Parsnip seeds, please. Let's see. So I should get at minimum 30, right? There we go. Alright, so I got 4 to break. It's risky. Let's go ahead and just turn a couple things in real fast. Skip. I like the whole museum quest line. I think it's pretty relaxing. Random stuff. Okay, no rewards for that? Fine. Be that way. I'll take my 250 and go. Should get some stuff for these geodes here. There's the copper. That's convenient. Need some of that. There's some from the museum. And there's some from the museum. We'll take that. I guess we should swing by the cart too. Just drop these off and I'm gonna do that real quick. And then, yeah, we'll go up to the mines today. Actually, let me rephrase that. It depends on how much energy we have, because it's a chance, we'll see. It's always risky the first day of your mine, like going into the mines without any food, because like you have no inventory space. You have to spend all this energy doing like your chores and stuff like that. So we'll see. So I'm not doing the community center. So the cart here is less important to me. There's only a handful of things that like I really need from the cart, but I might as well check it every time that it's here. But like, yeah, none of this really matters, like at all, except for the the rare seed. But I'll buy one of those in summer, as opposed to wasting 1,000 on it right now. Alright, well, let's go ahead and at least just finish this up. I don't think I watered any of the crops today. I think I'm just tired from being exhausted and going to bed so late. And so let's get this all done. Yep, a lot of watering to do. So yeah, just replacing it all with parsnips. Could have switched to potatoes and made more this season, but I don't know. I'm so used to having to grind parsnips the first season of this game for the community center that I guess it was just habit to do more of them. So, I don't know. The big thing though is now I need to get, what's it called? Scarecrow tomorrow before anything else gets eaten. Cool. That's pretty convenient. Alright, well, we don't have too much energy here, but we got enough So at least get the process started. So let's ditch a couple tools and then head on into the mines. And then I'm hoping tomorrow with all the parsnips that we've sold today and all the other just miscellaneous junk, I'm hoping that tomorrow I have enough to upgrade my backpack. No food. No forageables at all on this whole trip. It's unfortunate. I was hoping to just get my energy up a little bit. Alright, well, I'll worry about friends and stuff in a later season. Not too concerned about it right now. Alright, let's get this part done. Cool. Onward. It's one of my favorite parts of Stardew Valley was the incorporation of like dungeon crawling into it. Back in the day, my buddy and I were aspiring indie game devs. And like I've worked on indie teams and stuff, and like there's a couple projects out that have my name in the credits, but we never finished it by ourselves. But with one of the games that we were thinking of, it had a very similar premise to the dungeon crawling aspect here in Stardew, and I always wanted to see that one to fruition. It's always those like high school, college projects that never got lifted that always make me like, oh man, I wonder what would have happened if we got that one finished up, you know? Alright, that's hardwood. It's a little rare right now, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring that with me. Which is kind of a silly thing to think about, because like in a couple months, I'll be like rolling in hardwood pretty much every single day. So we'll see. And I'll swear, so we played Stardew Valley just the other night, my wife and I, multiplayer, and that character, like we're still, I think, in fall of year 1, and so we still have a lot to do, but that one is hilarious to me because that character is so much more advanced combat-wise. Like I think he's at combat 7 and has a bunch of upgrades and stuff like that. And so diving in here with the rusty sword on level 4 of the mine is ridiculous. Like that's super silly to me. Alright, let's get back out. Let's see what we can do. It's actually nice. I should have enough tomorrow after we learn it. I should have enough to do the smelter, which is really convenient, like to do it that early on. Typically you gotta wait a little bit to have enough copper. Also very convenient. Let's see, it's 5:30. I have a cave carrot and some green algae. Let's keep rolling. Keeping the good times rolling. That's also the really trippy thing about not playing in multiplayer, is getting to pause the game when I eat something. Oh, that's different. That's so different. I'm so used to having to be like, okay, pause, I need to eat. You know, that type of thing, and then shifting like my tools around and stuff like that. Yeah, super fun. Cool. Gotta love a semi-decent haul. Hang on, we haven't checked over here yet. Nice. Okay. Onward. Be cool if I actually got to like combat 1 or whatever it is, combat 2 on the first day. I've never done the wilderness farm, the one that like you start off and you have to like defend yourself at night. Never done that one, but I've always wanted to check it out. It just seems like such a unique one, like to have to fight enemies on your own farm. Of course, we're gonna get stone walled on our next level here. There we go. That was convenient too. Get one of these dudes while we can. Nice. You know what? Nah, you can keep that bomb. Ooh, look at all that copper. That's pretty. It's unfortunate as I'm like so tired again. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to get all this copper. Hang on. How much we got? 11? Oh, no. I can't get the last one. It's unfortunate. I'm at least gonna get all this bug meat though. See if there's anything else to pick up before I leave. But yeah, I'm not gonna exhaust myself trying to get just a little bit more copper, right? It's ridiculous. Alright. So this is crazy, but I'm gonna try it. See if we can get down without... Nah, this is dumb. Let's get back to the farm. We at least made it down to level 5, right? That's what matters. God, not having a glow ring is ridiculous. Not too shabby, though. Like, for the first day of getting into the mine, not bad. That was a decent haul of copper. And again, hopefully we'll be able to get our backpack tomorrow. That's a big piece of this. Wrong one. There we go. Alright, let's get some sleep. Oh, get our watering can and then get some sleep. Cool. I will be right back. I'm gonna get myself something to drink real fast. But I will be right back. All right, I'm back. Just 2 seconds. Just toss this on real fast. And then click this button. Isn't that nifty? Isn't that nifty? Set that up this weekend. Thank you for 2,400 subs, by the way. Appreciate that. All right, so there you go. Level 2 foraging, level 1 farming. Oh, I think we're just shy. I think we're just shy of getting our backpack upgrade. No, we have it. Okay, we got it. We got enough for it. It's good enough for me. Take care of our crops here. What up, Clint? Oh, he's here to give me the furnace. Yeah. Kind of excited to start diving into Stardew Valley and making some content around this. I love this game so much. Alright, you can leave now, Clint. Thanks. Bye. Have a good one. Okay, there we go. Now we can go over to the wizard too. That's the only reason why I wanted to unlock that first. Alright, so first things first, some coal. Then we need some of this and some of this. And then what am I missing? Oh, you need 50 wood? Wow. Apparently I have not been cutting down as much wood as normal. My wife was a primary wood gatherer when we play Stardew together. So I don't worry about bringing wood. It's typically like we have enough wood all the time. And so this is going to be different. Alright, there's the 50 we need, and there's a dig spot right there. A little bit of extra coal. We'll take that. Alright. There's our scarecrow. Put it right about here. Look at all that. Super nifty. Okay. And then I need to make a furnace, which is just copper, right? No, copper and stone. There we go. Take all the 5 away. Oops, that's too many. Nope. Again, trying to get used to the button controls versus what I do on the Switch. Super different. I guess I shouldn't say it's different as much as it's just like I could reset it to be a different control scheme, right? But don't feel like doing that. All right, let's get our backpack, go meet the wizard. After all that, oh, I didn't water any of my crops, did I? Well, Pierre's isn't even open yet, so let's go back and take care of that real quick. I love how I spent the time to plant, like, one of everything, right? Well, I guess I need to do that for perfection anyway, so that works out. I'm just gonna throw it out there. I don't feel like hitting a tree or a rock with a hammer or axe should bring down my stamina as much as pouring water out of a watering can. Just my 2 cents on that one. Alright, let's get over to Pierre's, get our backpack, get over to the wizard, say hi. And then it's a matter of getting 5 grand as quickly as possible so we can unlock the JojaMart path. Start getting a little discount on our crops too. Still gonna need to eventually buy a backpack from Pierre too, but sweet. Alright, finally go back to put all of our tools back in our inventory. Alright, let's go talk to the wizard. And then fish? Let's go fishing today? Yeah, let's go fishing today. Try to work on getting some money. Do all the foraging down below and then get some fishing done. Oh, wait, nope, need these. There we go. Alright, back to having all of our tools again. We'll finish that one, so we don't need to do anything. Oh no! Whoops. Oh well. Deleted the quest for building a coop. Didn't mean for that to happen. That's unfortunate. I think you only get like a couple hundred gold for it anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. But still, unfortunate whenever you do something silly that makes you lose money. Alright, we'll head on over this way, just check for a couple of forageables, and then make our way over to our fishing spot down here. Super weird not having to think ahead for the community center. Like, because typically I'm saving like forageables and just everything that I find, so that way once I unlock the community center, oh, I forgot to go to the wizard. So once I unlock the community center, I can just like knock it out really fast, you know, get as much of it done in the first couple of days as possible. Not this time. I'm like selling everything, and that's super, super weird. Alright, so there's the wizard. There's our ability to talk to the, what's it called? Yeah. The Junimos. I never really use the Junimo huts and things like that. Like, the only thing I really use are like the wizard fast travel stations. But I'm pretty sure that those are no longer going to be available to me if I go the JojaMart route. I should probably actually, before I set out to do this, I should have probably looked at all the differences between doing Community Center and JojaMart. I know when it comes to JojaMart, you can automate things a lot quicker because you can just buy things like the auto petter. And that is super handy because you can pretty much, once you upgrade your barn or coop to the max level, and then you put an auto petter and an auto gatherer in there, you never have to touch your animals. Like, you can go in there once a week and just harvest all the stuff you need to harvest. But alright, at our fishing spot, let's just fish for the rest of the day. So nice not having to like go home and fix all of this stuff right now. Like, empty out my inventory, I mean. Able to do that one-handed. Again, I know so many people hate fishing in this game, but it's one of my favorite activities. Like, just one of my favorite things to do in this game completely. Hopefully we can get up to level 3, because I think that's when you unlock the deluxe bow, which allows you to do bait. Almost hit perfect on that one. That's always the worst, when it's like not even a second, just like a millisecond of not being on your hook, and you miss out on perfect. That's unfortunate. That's the bobber I always try to use, is the trap bobber. The one that like slows down their release time. I don't know why. Like, there's other ones that are decent, right? But that one specifically, like, that one is such a good bobber. used to catching this many fish too. Like that's the one thing, like I've said it before when it came to like the mining and having to like eat, like the game pauses itself when you eat and you're in combat. So if like you have something rushing at you and you quickly grab some food, you'll stop and like the game pauses itself so that way you can eat and you're safe and all this sort of stuff. It doesn't do that in multiplayer. Just like when you're fishing and you get something on your hook, in solo the game pauses itself. Which to me, I feel like is a little bit of a cheat, you know, because you can catch so many more fish, just so much everything else when you're playing in solo. Like, not complaining, I'm taking advantage of it, right? But like, yeah, you can fill up an entire inventory in solo, whereas like you have to rush just to get a couple fish. Adjust some audio levels real quick. Bring down the game audio a little bit. I see that bar over there. I recently like rebuilt everything on our Streamlabs setup here, and so it got rid of some of my old settings and things like that. And so hopefully we'll, like, just after about a week with this new setup, be able to get everything squared away. Like, I need to get my my capture card reset up and stuff like that. We got a cute video coming out this week. I sat down with my kid, right? And we played the Bluey video game, which it's so much fun. Like, that's such a fun video game to play. It's like a good starter game for kids. And so I want to get that video out this week. But we only made it through like 1.5 of the episodes, and so there's still a lot more episodes that we need to do, and I need to finish getting that all set up today. There we go. Come on. So I already saw that I made it to the next level of fishing, but I want cash right now, and so I'm just gonna keep on keeping on. Well, at least try to get our energy levels down to the exhaustion level first. Nice. That is one thing about this game that's always made me laugh. So I'm sure that you guys know this, but when you increase a level and you get that little like tooltip at the bottom that's just like you have some new ideas to sleep on and things like that. Man, see, I gotta figure out what's going on, because I also see on YouTube I need to figure out a new way to do my subscriber counts, because I see that window's messing up again, so I gotta fix that. But either way, subscriber, forgot what I was talking about. But yeah, so when you upgrade your fishing level, like when you go up a level in fishing, your bar gets bigger just inherently, and I thought that was a really cool little feature. 2 seconds here, I need to adjust something on the stream here. This YouTube subscribers thing keeps breaking down on me. There we go. All right, there we go. All right, that's working now. Sorry about that. We will get this streaming frame figured out in the next couple of days. Just wanted to switch from something a little bit more like, or to something a little bit more minimalistic. I liked the old Fallout frame. That's what it was. If you've ever seen any of our streams before, I used to use a Fallout like background, and so it was like real rustic metal or rusted metal and stuff like that, and I liked it. But I don't know, felt like it was time for a little bit of a change. All right, we're just pulling trash at this point. We're pretty much exhausted, so let's go ahead and head back. What time is it? Ooh, I forgot I could pick up all this stuff that I chopped down the other day. It's 2:16. I got time for one more day today. Then I'm going to call today's stream. Tomorrow is Zomboid. We're playing some Project Zomboid. And then on Tuesday, back into Grounded. So pretty excited about that. Got to get ready for the the sequel. So ready for that game. Man, again, so weird selling literally everything every single day. But it's so worth it. I could probably hold on to this trash and like recycle it, you know, like you're supposed to. But if I'm being honest with you, it's just, what's the point, right? What's the point? Did I seriously use all of my wood? Wow, I need to get some more wood ASAP. Nope, come on back. There it is. Alright, let's get some sleep. It's like 8:40 in the afternoon, or in the evening, but good enough for me. Oh, we got a little fairy. What are you going to cast your magic on? Looks like our potatoes are done today. I'll take it. I think that's one of the random seeds. Man, it did it again, this silly YouTube thing. See if I can figure out why. Okay. That at least seemed to work. Let's see if it stays that way. All right, onward. That was not much money, but it's good enough for the first week. See, it just did it again. I'm gonna have to find another way to do our live count of our YouTube subs, so that way it doesn't keep popping up with this confirm it's really me, because yeah, it's really me. Here, let's refresh the cache on it. See if that stays. See if that one stays for a little bit. Okay, onward. Yay, finally getting our first recipes. Man, so we only did a week during today's stream. Like, not complaining at all, right? But still, see, she got all these parsnips all the way up. I wasn't ready for all that. Whatever. Not a big deal. Put this chicken over here. So yeah, I guess we'll just re-roast some more parsnips. Make our way over to Joja in just a little bit. I swear, compared to most of the other games that we play here, Stardew Valley is like one of the most refreshing games. Just because it's so relaxed. Like, I'm not looking over my corner for something to kill me or anything like that. Just hanging out. Oh, that's done? Sweet. Kale's done. Again, I was just trying to grow everything for perfection, since I don't need to save any crops this time. And I plan on doing all of the cooking kind of at once. Man, that YouTube thing did it again. All right, not going to worry about it again. I'll have to figure that out tomorrow. All right, well, off to JojaMart. Let's go get some more parsnip seeds. Anything here? Nah, nothing here. Onward. It does feel super weird running by Pierre's every single time. Whatever, he's a terrible father. Terrible father, just like Demetrius. There's a lot of bad, like, deadbeat dads in this game. Makes me wonder what, if Concerned Ape is trying to, like, cry for help or something like that. Alright, let's get into Joja. Let's go. I got crops to plant, people. If I buy a membership, will you guys open earlier? don't need 30, but I'm gonna buy 30 again. Why not, right? I think I might decorate my entire house Joja too. Like become the biggest Joja fanboy ever on this playthrough. Well, I could go fishing again, but I think I'm going to work on my farm for the last day here and just chop down some trees and kind of just make some more space here. Alright. Yeah, let's clear out some trees. Need to build some more chests, so it'd probably be good to just get all this wood done. And then, so I'm going to start doing Stardew Valley at least once a week. Just to kind of give myself a break from all the survival games that we play and just the more intense stuff. Especially because we're getting back into Grounded. And I don't know, something about, like, I love Grounded so much. It's such a fun game. But that game with where I'm at in it, where I'm just doing the base building, it's a little arduous to get through sometimes and, like, want to stream it. And so having a little casual game like this to break it up is going to be nice. Breaking it down. You're so weak when you first start this game. Like there's so much that I want to do, but I know my character just doesn't have the stamina for it. Should also start growing. Oops, that's not the right tool. Should start growing some tappers, or getting some trees growing for tappers. Because that's something that I've always done, is just set up about like 6 to 9 trees, so you can just have consistent tappers ready to go. All right, let's get to a palm tree, or not a palm tree, a pine tree, so we can see if we can make some farmhand snacks. Starting to feel exhausted? Well, not for long. Let's make some food. There we go. How many can we make? 2? Perfect. Oops, didn't mean to take all of those. There we go. Field snacks, delicious. Basically granola bars, right? Cool. Alright, that gave us enough to do at least like 3 more trees. Finish getting that stump over there too. Right. This last tree, and then I guess I'm gonna go foraging for a little bit. Don't have much energy left, but it'd be nice to at least end with a little bit of money in the bank here. Okay. Slowly making some progress on that. Again, super weird ignoring the community center. I keep seeing that tab and I'm like, oh, do I need to save this? No, don't need to save anything. Just need to get out. All right, this time, even though I have no energy, I'm gonna at least bring my sword around so I can chop down all the little grass and weeds and stuff like that down here. Try to just make more room for forageables. Probably one of the best tooltips in this game is that library book that explains this, that if you want to do a good job of like getting forageables, you got to chop down the stuff that grows, so that way you have room. Let's see here, anything worthwhile? A couple of it's worthwhile if I was doing the community center, but no, nothing really worthwhile right now. Let's keep it moving. Oh, sorry, TikTok, don't have you guys on the screen. Been all quiet today, though. That was actually something that we just encountered the other day for the first time. It was one of those moss days where like the weather comes in. It's just like, yeah, anomalies coming in today. I thought that was super, super cool. Like never seen anything like that before. And I thought that was just a random, awesome little event there. I like when games come back and like they add stuff in like years later. It always kind of makes me appreciate those developers a little bit more rather than rushing out a new title. You know, like he, Concerned Ape directly said, like, yeah, I'm putting Chocolatier, Haunted Chocolatier on the back burner while we can finish the Stardew Valley update. It's like, that's cool. That's dedication right there. Like, you know what your fans want. They want a new game, but they also want to enjoy the one that they've been playing for almost a decade. All right, so that's enough foraging. Let's go down here. Just grab our spring onions for the day. And then we'll go back up the other path. Man, I'm so excited because my wife and I should be finishing Squid Game 3 tonight. Like the 3rd season. So good. So good so far. Not going to give any spoilers, but like I think we're 2 episodes from the end. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm so excited. Definitely a more brutal season than before. And I will say the VIPs are a lot more cringy. And I think that was an artistic choice to make them more cringy. But I did appreciate the VIPs from the first season a lot more than the 3rd season. All right, well, that's it for foraging. Let's get back to our farm, aka the base. And we'll go from there. I'm going to just chop this stuff as we go. Yeah, get all this grass. Tomorrow we'll come chop down all the trees. Maybe. Knowing me, I'm probably going to forget what I'm working on. And so I'm just going to come down here and just do what I normally do. But all right, let's go turn all this stuff in, sell some of this stuff, call it today. So that's it for me, guys, for today. I'm going to be back on tomorrow. I know that normally Sunday is our Zomboid day. Like, we play Project Zomboid, like the community, the Base Legend community. We all play Zomboid together. But a lot of people couldn't make it happen this weekend. And so instead, we're doing Zomboid tomorrow. And Tuesday is Grounded. Thursday, we're in Minecraft. Sunday, we're back to Zomboid. And I have no idea what Jay's playing this week, to be honest with you. I hope he feels better. He hasn't been feeling too well as of last week. And so I'm hoping he's feeling better this week. All right. Well, that'll do it for me, everybody. Just going to go ahead and put all this stuff away and save it. Thank you guys very, very much. You know what? Let's go ahead and finish some of this out real quick. Sorry, I needed just a handful more chests to get this done. Okay, just to finish it out. As I've said a couple times, I have a very specific way that I organize pretty much everything storage-wise. And so that's what I'm starting to set up here. There we go. This is the seed chest. And then this green one is just basic resources. All right, everybody. Well, that's it for me. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me. those of you who did, and those of you who didn't, those who watched the replay. I know a handful of you guys watched the replay, so thank you. But either way, shout out to our awesome members. I will see you guys tomorrow for some Project Zomboid. So you guys have a great rest of your day. Yeah. Exited. All right, everybody. You guys have a great rest of your day. See ya tomorrow.